What's up?
¡Mi gente!
Dímelo,
Aquí
Luis.
estamos de nuevo. Caspa! ¡Gustavo!
Back again, my
¿Quién
friend.
más? ¿Quién más? Oye, todo
Merry
bien, mi
Christmas.
gente.
Todo
Yo,
bien, todo
that's
bien.
it, man. Todo
That's
bien,
crazy, bro.
tranquilito, ya tú ves.
Ya
That's
tú ves.
it. How
I'm just
are?
bugging out que ya
Yo,
el
Caspa.
año se fue para el carajo, bro.
No, es que estamos en el ya. Anyway, listen, above
What's up,
anything, I'm so happy to see you, Casper. Gustavo, I'm so happy to see you.
Likewise.
I'm just waiting for our people to come on here. Lorenzo, Rafael Feliciano, vaya papá. Yo,
He said,
I want to
"Vaya,
send
vaya."
out a special shout out to Rafael Feliciano because this brother, he
Yes.
is un
Safe
santo. This
Mr. Safe Park.
this brother goes out into the streets of Philadelphia. He rescues lives. He saves lives. He has even revived people that have overdosed.
Yeah. That's real.
You know, he's like a one-man santo. You know, so Rafael, man, from de corazón a corazón, from me, Casper, and Gustavo, we love you, papi, and we love what you're doing. You know,
He knows.
It's
That's
amazing.
right.
Debbie Cass,
Amazing.
how are you, my sister? Debbie
Our
Debbie
sister
has been
Debbie.
doing some amazing
right?
things. Our sister Debbie. Our sister
Love
Debbie
you,
has been
Debbie.
doing some amazing things on the Lower East Side community. You know,
Mhm.
she even was able to hook up an ice skating rink in
Oh,
the
that's
That was
hood
amazing.
for the kids to go skating. Yes,
Coño, that's really cool. That's what's
among
up.
so
Debbie.
many again, yeah, and so many other beautiful things that she's doing to preserve, you know, to provide services on the Lower East Side to our community.
Big up, Debbie.
Chuck
We
Sam.
love you.
By the way, before I go on, our sister
Uh-huh.
Debbie right now tiene la monga. She had the flu.
I
So
know.
she's like,
She's
know,
a little sicky, so
ascending
nena.
mucho.
We love you.
Mira, mucho blessing.
Amor.
Our brother Chuck, our brother Amol, mucho. What, Gustavo?
Amor.
Anyway,
No,
anyway,
too much,
listen.
too much.
I want
He
to
got
send out
weird.
a special shout out to my buddy, to our brother Chuck Sam.
Yeah, Chuck.
Yes.
Chuck Sam, brother.
Chuck Sam
¿Cómo estamos?
does some amazing things in our community, in the community, for the community. Acupuncture, you know, rehabilitation for people who are hooked on heroin, whatever drugs, prescription drugs and stuff. Another santo. I named 3 santos so far today. Chuck
Yeah.
Sam, Rafael Feliciano, and Debbie Cox. Okay?
There you
Roberto
go.
Vargas, how are you, papito? Saludo. So yeah, here we
I
are,
love
people.
it. I love it.
It's been a minute. I think the last
I
time.
love it. Did you see that? You
Yeah.
didn't
What?
read that.
The
Louis.
funding ran out. The funding ran out. So, you know,
Hold
that's
on,
Who
hold
why.
said that?
brother.
Who said
Pero put
that?
it back.
Coño,
Right
you guys
there.
are back. What happened? Unemployment ran out? Coño, Roberto. Coño, papi. You know what? I don't have my coquito with me, but I have pitorro.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. Nice. Oh.
Yeah, diablo. Yeah,
I'm not even drinking and I can feel it.
¡Ay!
Nice.
Ooh.
Quema. Pero quema
Hey,
bien.
shout out to Mike Acevedo. What's up,
Papi,
Mike?
how are you, Mike?
Mikey
Saludo.
Tiffany, what's up?
So what you guys want to talk about?
Man, hey, let's catch up, bro. I haven't
Yeah.
seen you guys in a couple of months. I haven't talked to you guys in a couple of months. You know, Gustavo, like you're in Oklahoma right now, right?
Right
So-
now I'm in Oklahoma, you know, so I'm
Okay,
still
okay.
doing my
Gustavo, wait. You do not need to disclose where you are, papi, okay?
okay.
I don't want
okay.
nobody tracking. Okay, He's
You're
in
right.
the United States, okay?
I'm in the
Caspa?
United States right now.
Okay,
Coño,
but
nada
here's the
cambiado,
reality.
nada cambiado.
Who the hell is
Coño.
even gonna go to Oklahoma to look for
Shota.
Gustavo?
Hey, you never know. You never know.
Okay.
Okay. So you in Iowa, Gustavo? Go ahead.
I'm somewhere in the
Explain-
country
Explain to us.
and
Fresno is
living life,
amazing.
man. You know, the kids are growing. Things are good. My business is going well. I'm here with you guys, which is the most important thing that's happened to me today, and I'm very happy that you're still including me. I thought that you guys stopped calling me and stuff, and like, man, where do they go?
I think we were mad at you for a while, and
Okay.
things got better.
Casper, you
Uh-huh.
said we. Speak
Uh-huh.
for yourself.
Oh,
See?
oh,
Okay.
oh, we
Because
weren't
I
mad
have
at him?
something.
I have nothing but adoration for this man. Now, if you were mad at
Thank you.
him, you can talk about it.
Yeah, why
Indeed.
were you mad at me, Casper?
Why
I don't
were
know
you mad
this
at him?
time. I think I think Gustavo was ignoring me, and because he was ignoring me, I got
No.
mad.
Listen, we got to keep it happy. Johnny Rose, what's up, mamita? Abrazote, besito.
Robert
Good to see you,
Rogers said,
mama.
Robert over here said, "What, Oklahoma? What? Any Latinos there?"
Yo, let me tell
We're
you
coming.
something. Mark Anthony's tour went to Oklahoma. They
Yeah.
sold
You
out.
know?
There are a lot of Latinos in Oklahoma. Casper, you
Listen,
gotta like
No,
you
but
know?
but
Bro,
I
we're
got an
taking over,
Oklahoma-
bro. We're taking over.
I got a cool Oklahoma story. When I was doing basic training, I was in Fort Sill,
Oh.
Oklahoma, and there were 3 Boricuas in the entire fort. My drill sergeant Luis Rodriguez, and he told me, he brought me into the room one day. He was like, "Listen, aquí hay 3 Boricua, you, me, and Staff Sergeant Santiago, who plays piano in church. So, if you need anything, let us know."
Okay, thank you for that, Casper. Thank you.
That was
I want
insightful.
to give out a big
That was
shout
cool,
out
though.
to David Pagan, our girl Ava. They probably say Ava, but I just came back from Europe. So like an Ava in Europe is Ava. Ava, yes.
I'm so sorry
How
for
are you?
mispronouncing
Ava?
it, but
Okay.
hello.
Yeah, man. So
Amazing.
cool. Yeah, man. And
How about-
what have you been up to, Gustavo? Talk to me, papi.
Besides working, trying to feed my kids, trying to make an honest living.
Yeah, but some of
all
those
that
gigs, what
stuff,
have you been doing? You've been doing
Oh,
like
yeah.
some cool things.
Casper,
in
I
Vegas.
just asked him that. Puñeta,
Yeah, but
let
I
him
want him
talk.
to elaborate.
We do like radio
No.
commercials for like Boyd Gaming.
Casper, you
or,
just
like,
learned that word. Elaborate.
We did the
What-
Latin
what-
Chamber of Commerce Gala.
Very
We did
good.
all their production for the show. That was fun.
But yeah, who was at the
Um,
gala? Anybody that you were like, "Oh shit, I'm so cool."
Yo, you know who was at the gala, Casper? People that
Gustavo.
showed up.
and
That's
I
who was there.
Yeah.
People that showed up. That's who was there.
Nice.
I am
people.
sorry, people.
Excuse me for showing interest. Like, I'm
No,
asking you
but-
genuinely, and this guy's
but-
cock blocking me over here. He's like,
You-
"Why are
you-
you on?"
what-
I'm
wait,
like, I want to know.
Wait, what?
Gustavo.
I am what blocking you?
You were
Oh.
cock blocking me.
Why you gotta get sexual with it, dude? All the
Oh,
time.
man.
You're always getting sexual,
People, listen. Rafael just said bendiciones to everybody. I just think you turn them off. He might be turning off. Don't, Rafi, hang on in there with us. Okay. Yo, Jersey, what's up, papito? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So Casper, what have you been up to?
Just working from home. I actually now have, you had your bear story. I now have an animal I hang out with. Apparently, there's a raccoon that's now hanging out with me late at night in the garage while I'm out there, fumando el blunt. Viene el raccoon a hangar, so I've been feeding him, and now we boys. And not only does he come around, he brought his homie with him. He was like, "Yo, este tipo, he's cool. He gives us like nuts and fruits, and so they come around and hang out.
Te jodiste, bro. Pretty soon they're
I
gonna
know.
get up into the attic, and
Yep.
you're gonna come home one day and you're gonna be like, "Who the hell was in my kitchen?" They have hands.
Yes, they do.
They have hands.
Man.
They know how to
Dude.
open doors. They know how to open windows,
that's-
cabinets, refrigerators. De todo.
You're theirs for the rest of their life. They're going to be going there for food
Yeah,
for the rest of their
Yeah,
life.
man.
but that's
So
what I've been doing. But I like my gig, so that's very cool, because
I don't
a
really
lot
want to
of
know what
times,
you're doing, but I'm really happy that you're working, Casper.
yeah, so
I'm
that's
really
about
happy
as
with
exciting.
And the raccoon thing's working out for you.
Y
That's
camisa
cool.
that say, oye, coño, Casper, it was camisa and why camisa? Like I don't understand Robert's question.
Margarita, yo, because you're dyslexic. Na pena. Anyway,
No,
listen, Margarita Cintrón. Bendiciones. Yo, I hear that Maria Mendez. Okay. Chuck Sam, who's Maria Mendez? Okay. You threw me for loop. Okay. Anyway, Margarita Cintrón, much blessing to you. Oh, that was a sorry typing error. I don't know. Ustedes está tomando demasiado coquito, pitorro, or you
none
guys,
yet,
qué
none
sé
yet,
yo.
You
none
guys,
yet.
you guys want to drop? You guys want to drop the link to see if anyone wants to join us?
Please do, absolutely. Louis,
Ah, okay.
what have you been up to, brother?
I've been up to a lot, man.
Because I
I,
haven't
I,
seen
I
you
don't.
since June.
I'm gonna talk about it in a little while
Sure.
because we still got some things to cover. Okay. So Maria Mendez asked me to talk to her students, and that's something que yo tengo que cumplir because usually I do complete with that. So Chuck, you
Gotcha.
tell Miss Maria Mendez that I will be in touch with her or you in touch with me to speak to her students after the new year. Okay. I've done it before. I've done it for schools, for colleges. So ahí estoy. Lobito, ¿qué pasa, papá? Hace tanto tiempo. Mira, you know? So yeah. And Casper, buy your sweater. Do people really wear sweaters in Florida?
Right
Do
here, bro.
people
Right
really
here.
wear
Haters gonna
wear
hate. Haters gonna hate.
Okay, so Casper, I just want nobody's hating.
See, no,
Casper,
no,
I need you to keep the thread positive. Okay,
no.
I
Okay,
am
gotcha.
not. I'm not about to go break out into a therapy session in front of 30,000 people. Okay,
Well, I got things I
keep
want
it
to
up.
talk to
Keep
you
it
about.
up.
That's the way
Okay,
to do it.
I know. Obviously, you do, and I get that. What do we think about the Latino truck driver that was sentenced to 110 years for an accident
Oh my
he had no
god!
control of? So I just want to tell you, man. I think that was really sad. I saw him talking. I saw him giving his statement. I
Mhm.
have never seen someone so remorseful. You know. Um, First of all, I also want to say my heart goes out to the families. That lost family members in that tragedy.
Right, the four people
Um,
that passed away,
you know,
absolutely.
but I feel that truck driver really was not at fault
At
um,
all.
at all. Listen, 3 million people, over 3 million people have signed a petition. Three
Yep.
million
And
people, and
Rogel
and and
Aguilera Mederos,
and uh, truck drivers are boycotting that state,
Colorado. Yep. They're saying, hey,
residing Colorado. You
mhm,
know, and it's like, yo, you know what? Whoever represent whatever lawyer that he had was a douchebag, you
Oh my
know,
gosh!
because
Yeah.
well,
because what? Go ahead, Casper. What would you like to say?
what I was gonna say that it's really not the lawyers, not even the judge's fault. Like I've been following this story, and it's the way the law is written in that state. So they have to give them the like it's broken down to 27 counts. That even the judge, when the judge was sentencing him, he was like, I don't really want to do this, but this is what is required of me to do. So it's about the legislation and about the laws out there. And that's why the truck drivers are like, you know what? You guys are really that ridiculous that you're trying to hold this guy accountable for this when you know it was an accident, when he didn't mean to kill those people, when they know that these trucks had issues already. The owners of those trucks are the ones that are responsible for them to be
Yeah, because
upset,
for
No,
my
no, no.
my understanding is that his air brakes went out. You know,
That was it.
Robert said that he's been trucking for 34 years, and it makes me not want to go out anymore. You know, because
Yeah,
it's like,
Mm.
it is the responsibility of those companies to
that
make
owned
sure
those trucks. Yep,
that on those rigs, that those rigs
to keep them up
are,
to par.
yeah, and it's like so I hope that that young man, that brother, is exonerated, is that
Yeah, and they
those,
start changing those laws out there in Colorado.
No,
That's
yeah, but
you
then that's the
know
way to do it. Do the petitions, call your representatives.
hmm
That's the only way that things will change. And a
yeah,
lot, and
because those,
that's yeah, yeah.
because
And
Jersey just said those air brakes go out and you have no control. And so, listen. On another note,
uh-huh.
there was a terrible tragedy that happened, a plane crash. Casper, tell us
Yes,
about
yes,
that.
bendito. Yeah,
oh my
this past
gosh.
Wednesday, Puerto Rican music producer Flo La Movie, uh, it crashed in the Dominican Republic. It was an accident where I don't know how many people were there, but I do know that the majority of them were family members of his.
Yeah,
So
his wife and his all his kids.
bendito.
So and I saw an interview with his brother, and it's they said, and his brother was saying that they were working on that plane for 2 hours,
Oh my gosh.
and then it took off, and then it crashed. So
Coño.
my heart goes out to Flo, to
Yep,
his family,
Jose Angel
his
Hernandez.
wife,
I
his
want I want
kids.
to say his
Yeah,
full name. You gonna give him a
Yeah.
little
yeah.
Dios lo
love.
bendiga. Dios lo
So
bendiga.
yeah, I'm really, and also we lost a great Mexican brother in Vicente Fernandez. Also,
Absolutely. También
um,
el rey. I was seeing that his son was estaba dándole homenaje the day
that
right
was
after.
beautiful.
You know,
That was beautiful.
so
You know, so
it's
I
crazy.
Yeah.
and who's the third person, Casper?
Bueno, siempre dicen, unfortunately, que when they pass away, se van en tres. And the last one this week was rapper Kangol Kid, passed away at 55. He did the opening verse on Roxanne. And who doesn't know Roxanne? Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Bendito.
that's LL Cool J. When I think that was recently when he came out of
Mhm.
surgery.
Yeah.
The brother was um, just coming out of surgery and from colon cancer. And
Yeah,
another thing, listen, I gotta say this. Jersey here said that he lost his 17-year-old son in a car crash in Miami. It's been crazy accidents happening. So, you know, and listen, people, it's the holiday season. Um, as always, as I always used to do when we did our show, I'm putting out the suicide hotline number, which is 1-800-273-8255. Again, that is 1-800-273-8255, because, you know, we're going through a lot.
mhm.
We're going through a lot right now,
Yeah.
Ahora tenemos this Omicron, this stuff is sneaking back at us, you know.
Bueno, for those of us who are vaccinated, I got my two vaccines. I'm getting the booster hopefully next week. Christina's got hers and the booster, and we're kind of keeping the same way. We do social distance. Yo salgo los sábados por la mañana to do my compra and come back home, and that's it.
You gotta keep the mask on. You gotta wash your hands. We gotta keep disinfecting. I mean, it's just a part of life now, And
Yeah,
it's funny
man.
because my
So
kids, they don't. It's nothing to them. They just wear a mask, and it's to
Right,
them,
because
it's
it's become
normal.
standard,
It's normal. They get their
which it
masks, they
wasn't,
walk out the
pero
door. It's weird.
yeah, I mean, like in these trying times, like Tamara Velasquez, she just mentioned like mental illness is a big thing. that's going on right now, and especially among the young people. So, yeah. Oh,
What's going on?
Jackie,
Ho, ho, ho.
Jackie.
How's
What's
everybody
going on?
doing?
Aquí
Chilling.
in the same corners.
It sounded like I interrupted something very deep.
No,
No,
listen.
no.
We're just talking, and about the holidays and all the stuff that's going on, and as Jackie, I always give out the number for the suicide hotline. So we were just talking about that, and with all this Omicron and young people and the dilemma that they're facing. So but Jackie.
What's up, baby? You look very festive.
So I thank you. Listen, Jackie, tell us what you've been up to, because you've been up to something really spectacular.
Jackie's
I'd like
been
for you to
busy.
talk about it.
Whew. First of all, I haven't slept in like 4 months. But yeah, I'm shooting my first movie, my first real feature film.
Nice.
Yes, I'm really excited about it. It's been a lot of work, but it's
You
looking
wrote
really
it.
good. I wrote
You
it,
wrote
I
it?
directed it, I'm
Are you
starring in
shooting
it,
right
I
now? Right
produced
now?
it. We just wrapped. We just have some pickup dates in the coming months. But yeah,
Okay.
we just wrapped
Sweet.
yesterday. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. That's fucking
Thank
hot.
you.
And can you tell us, Jackie, who were some of the people in your movie?
Oh gosh, so many. You're putting me on the spot. Andre Royo, you're gonna be in it. Louis is gonna be in it. Number one.
That's right.
Andre Royo's in it. Jen Bartels, who's on the show, is in it. Henry Esteve, who's on the show, is in it. My friend Alondra Lara, who's incredible, she's in it. Alberto Frezza, who was on Station 19, which was Shonda Rhimes' show, he's in it. I'm so sorry, I'm forgetting people right now, and there's a lot. There's like 24 actors.
Yeah, man. So can you share with us, with our audience, because everybody's really happy and psyched for you. What's your movie about?
It's a day in the life of an Uber driver. It's a dramedy, so there's scenes that are hilarious and there's scenes that are like really sad. But it basically takes us on this journey, and it makes commentary on the disparity between the rich and the poor, the American dream, and the state of mental health in the United States. But amidst all that, we go from day to ooh, I'm like knocking over my microphone. We go from day to night with this one person and just experience what it's like to be an Uber driver, essentially.
And that makes sense. I dig that concept, because it's now. It's what's going on,
Yeah, pretty much. And everybody can relate to it because a lot of people are taking, extra gigs to make money to, pay rent and pay bills because of coronavirus and whatnot. So yeah.
So I just need to sidestep something here real quick, Jackie, because one of our guests commenters here, Tamara Velasquez, she mentioned that last night her godbrother went to get Chinese food for his 3 kids, father of 3, and was killed senseless. So our condolences.
I'm so sorry.
Go out. Yeah.
Sorry, Mama.
Too much of this stuff going on. So Jackie, back to Jackie. I'm proud of you, girl.
Thank
I remember
you.
when you were first exploring the idea, and I tell you, girl, go for it, and you did it, and I'm really happy for you.
You got it out, and there you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Shot that shit.
I shot that shit, and it's gonna look great too. I'm very excited. And my main DP is a female. She's Asian from Hawaii, so that's fucking dope too.
Nice.
She's dope. Yeah, so it's a female team.
¿Cómo se llama? What's her name?
Her name is Katie Eleneke.
Katie Eleneke?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out, girl.
Don't try to Don't try to spell it, Casper.
No. I'm glad I got to pronounce it the right way.
That's
You
okay.
know.
That one is spelled the way it sounds, so I think he'll be okay.
So,
Right.
There you go.
so now Casper had asked me earlier, what I've been up to. So, people, this is what I've been up to. Ready?
Sure.
So, I shot a movie over the summer called Havoc with Tom Hardy, Justin Carnwell, and Forrest Whitaker,
Cool.
and
Nice.
Kelly Sepulveda, and I shot that in Wales, in a place called Cardiff, Wales. I was out there for 2 months,
Wow.
and it was an amazing experience. While I was out there, I got a phone call from a guy
Hey.
that was working on another project, and he asked me, "Would you please do this?"
Wow.
And that guy that called me up, his name is Tim Burton. And
Amazing.
I
Fucking
wonder what
legend.
Tim was calling for.
Tim Burton. And so they're doing the show called Wednesdays, which is about Wednesday Addams, the daughter
Mm-hmm.
in the Addams family. So it's like, okay, Tim, what were we talking about? Well, Luis Guzman had 2 things taken off his bucket list. One, the opportunity to work with the great Tim Burton. And 2, I got to play Gomez Adams.
Yeah, bitches.
Congratulations.
Gomez Adams. And
That's so dope.
and you know what? I was absolutely blown away. You know, we all grew up watching the Addams Family.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh
know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And one of our icons and somebody that we looked up to played them in the movie The
That's
Addams
right.
Family.
Raul Julia.
Raul Julia.
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
so
man,
like
history,
yeah,
brother. History. You and Raul Julia played that iconic character.
yeah, man.
And under the helm of Tim Burton. That's ridiculous,
That's
man.
insane.
I
That's
know.
amazing.
So
And,
cool.
and
Can't
yo,
wait.
let me tell you about something about Tim Burton, because I never met Tim.
Right.
Tim is the most down to earth person that I ever met, that I ever hung
Nice.
out with. Like, we know all his movies. Edward Scissorhands.
Right.
Oh
He did
yeah.
2 of the Batman movies. I thought, be honest with you, I go dealing with someone that was pretty eccentric and like, boom, 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 boom. Wow. What a down to earth dude. He's like one of us.
Amazing.
For real.
Very cool.
So yeah. So yeah, that's what I spent the last 5 months of my life doing, practically.
Yeah. I remember one night I hit you up and you were like hanging out in some restaurant that was singing,
Yeah, I've been following your social media. You eat some amazing food when you're on these trips, right?
Yo, let me tell you something.
That was your birthday, right? When you were celebrating?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, not to take anything from the craft service of Jackie's movie, but when I was in Romania, yo, those people know how to eat, yo.
Yeah.
They know how to eat.
They put it down.
Yes. Yeah. They put it down.
Looks
It was
delicious.
pretty spectacular. I got to tell you guys who was Morticia. You ready
Yes,
for this?
please
Oh,
do.
yeah.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Ooh.
Ow!
Morticia. Yeah.
What was it like working with her?
Well,
Oh,
that is the question.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. No. Listen, man. She's spot on. She's focused. She does her thing. She don't mess around.
That's
She don't
awesome.
mess around.
That's amazing.
Not to try to make Casper jealous, because that's really hard to do. But I did get to make out a few times with Catherine.
You
Oh,
did?
that's great, man.
Shut
I
up.
Bésame.
hate you. Do that little
Bésame
dance.
mucho. Como si fuera esta noche La última vez.
How was it? How was it? I know I'm gonna ask the question everybody's thinking.
Okay,
How was it?
okay. How was it? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. We only kissed on the last take. Like we would do the scene, and then once they got the scene, we would say, "Okay, we got it." Now the next take, we kiss, because if y'all kiss, then it's like a half-hour reset with lipstick, and makeup, and pelo and stuff. So yeah. And before I continue, before I say, I told you, Casper got jealous, and thank you for coming back, Casper. Thank you for coming back.
I was like, yo, he made out with
no.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. I loved her in Zorro, and I mean
Zorro.
And everything she did.
But listen, people. Listen, the star of this show is not me. Is not Catherine Zeta-Jones. It is the young, the gifted Jenna Ortega.
Okay.
She played Wednesday. She's a 19-year-old young woman, and she was so spot on, so focused, and she would really drive herself, man. And if she wasn't happy and if she wasn't satisfied, she said, boom, she would reset herself and boom, go.
That's what's up.
Nice. Like ella se entregó.
Came in ready.
Se entregó.
Yeah,
man.
She's a little professional.
No, she's a big time professional.
Well,
not too, yeah.
No, that show's gonna hit. I mean, it's literally every generation has their own experience with the Addams Family for the past, like, how many generations back, right? It's incredible.
Yeah, man. Like, who did not see the Addams Family? You didn't see it because maybe your family didn't have a TV,
right?
But you still heard about it.
Or you had, or you had a. That's true. Yeah. So, it will probably be out next year. September, around there. Yeah, man.
Amazing.
And
looking forward to that one.
How does it make you feel to know that people are going to be watching you for years and years and years in that role? Like, that must be weird, no? I mean, every other role, obviously, but this one's a role that's been played so many times. Yeah.
And not only in movies and cartoons, like that brand has really expanded. The Addams Family, you're part of that legacy forever, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, like I said, it's flattering to me. It humbles me. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to have gotten that opportunity to work with an incredible director, with an incredible cast. Wonderful, wonderful crew of people. Just like one of those real iconic things. And
I know.
I never in my lifetime would I. And here's the thing. I think this is the first time in my career that I've done something that's been done a few times over.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's not true. The Count of Monte Cristo was done, but I'm saying, I mean, this is
it's like
iconic.
It's like playing Batman.
No. You hear that in any country, you know what it means,
Yeah. It's like, I put it to you this way. Johnny Rose just said, "I'm Gomez forever."
Yeah.
I wish I could show you guys pictures, but I'm not allowed to. So as soon as they give me the green light, I'm gonna put them out all over. I just wanted to say one thing, that we have watching us tonight a great Puerto Rican writer. Her name is Anne Davila Cardenal.
Hola.
And she's coming out with a new book. I think it's a third or fourth book. Correct me, Mia, because I'm here. but she'd won a few awards with her books, and here she is coming out with another book. So
congratulations.
Yes,
I
yes.
like what
So,
Philip said there about you. Put that up, Gustavo. There you go. Luis, you're still mama to me. Cold black, baby. Cold black for life, son.
mira, mira.
Oh, that's
Ah,
funny.
Eso.
Cold
Look at
black.
ah. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you very much for that. You know, so listen, so we're back. We wanted to share our time with you guys out there a week before Christmas. I miss these
¿Verdad?
guys. I
What
miss
are you
I
guys
miss
doing for
I
Christmas?
miss Jackie, I
Anything
miss
special?
Casper, I miss Gustavo, I miss me.
I miss
And
you.
not because I'm full of myself, because I'm just humbling myself, right?
Yo, Jackie,
Um,
I told Louis that he looks like he's in an episode of the Pee Wee Herman Christmas special because it looks very psychedelic,
It
fun,
does.
you know,
It looks like your
glittery.
head is floating on a screen.
Mecca like a high, make a high knee ho.
yes,
You upgraded your system.
yes.
It's awesome though. It's very
But
festive.
thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to do like some special effects besides having this great Christmas tree behind me. So yeah, man, aquí estamos. So listen, again, you know, I wanted to bring the crew back for you guys out there. Xavier, ¿cómo está, papá? You know,
What's up,
and
Sabir?
and listen, anybody that wants to come on, we'll bring you on for 1 minute, okay? If you want to
Oh,
give any
what?
kind of Christmas greetings or anything like that, you want to join us,
Let's
Gustavo,
do it.
you're gonna put them on a timer for 1 minute,
1 minute.
and
If they're not done in
and
1 minute, we kick them
one
off.
minute.
Bendito.
Ah!
It's like, yo, you didn't pay your
Vete
You know,
ticket.
you know, you know what, Casper, for you saying Bendito, you take care of them after the show. You stay up till 3 in the morning.
Ah.
Okay, papito, I
Find out.
will.
So anybody that wants to come on and say whatever it is that they want to say, you got 1 minute, and then after that, we'll just keep it moving, you know.
Sure.
But Feliz, yo, what's your favorite Christmas song?
I like
All I want for Christmas
oh
is you.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's Mariah.
I like Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell Rock.
That's another
Jingle
good one.
Bells.
I like Mi Burrito Sabanero.
That one too. That's a good one.
How
Did
about
you
you,
notice
Louis?
this? Yeah, Louis, what's yours?
Mine is
the most
whole-
wonderful.
Oh, I love that
Oh,
one.
well,
How can you pick one?
well, I listen. I love the Willie Colon Hector Lavoe album, Christmas. I think that's the most iconic Christmas Puerto Rican album of all time. Not taking anything away from El Gran Combo,
Right.
but you know they had everybody. They had Yomo Torro, they had Cheo Feliciano, they had Pacheco, Willie Colon, Hector Lavoe, you know, Milton Cardona. They had all those incredible musicians, you know. But I will also say that Nat King Cole.
Which
Okay.
one? But you have to pick a song. You're naming albums.
Yeah.
It's your question. What's your favorite Christmas
Well,
song?
Nat King Cole's Christmas song.
He has a whole
You know?
album.
But what? I don't know the name of the song. I've heard it.
Well, sing it.
Merry Christmas.
To
Merry
you.
Christmas to you. Links.
Cling,
Love,
cling, 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 cling,
Feliz
cling, cling, cling.
Navidad by Jose Feliciano.
Feliz
Okay.
Navidad.
That-
Ta, 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 ta.
I think. Oh,
Hey!
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Welcome.
you got.
Yo, what's up? What's
you got-
up?
What's
you got
up,
1
Cass?
minute.
Everybody, Jackie,
Hello,
everybody,
how are
Louie.
you?
I love all you guys. You guys are a blessing, not just to me, to everybody out here. You know, you keeping us strong. You know, definitely representing Boricua, representing humanity. Period. You know, love you guys.
Love you back, brother.
I love you, Papito.
Love
Felicidades.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. That was a
Out there.
beautiful statement.
you have our 100% unconditional support. So
Thank
thank
you.
you for what you
Yeah.
do
Means
always
the world to
for
me.
the
Thank you.
community, papito. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Incredible. You're a beautiful soul. You got 26 seconds if you want to say anything else. You
Good job, bro.
I just want to thank you guys and everything for support, and I want to let everybody know that who watches me or watches others who help others and feel like if they don't have that strength to do it, you do. We all do. We're all connected. We're all here to help each other, and that's the meaning of life. And I just want everybody to give that gift for the holidays and continue to do that for others.
Wow, that was right on
Beautiful.
time, man. You are the
Okay.
man.
Awareness,
Thank
Papi.
you.
Spread that awareness.
Hablamos, papá.
Thank
We'll be
you.
I
in
love
touch.
it. Merry
Yes,
Christmas,
That was
I
Papi.
have
perfect,
so much
Merry
man.
love.
Christmas.
Thank
That
you
was
for everything that
Yes.
you do.
Great, yeah.
Yes.
love it.
amazing.
Links.
He's
We have
amazing.
some thank
What's
you
up,
vibes.
Links? How are you, mi amor?
Liz,
Yes.
what's up, girl?
Yes. So listen, like this is your time, people. Están invitados.
Come on board, say what's
Hay
up. Mira,
fiesta.
this is like coquito time. If we were all drinking coquito, we'd just be here like, yo, so what you doing for Christmas? Yo, Jackie, are you gonna slam another lasagna on the sidewalk this year? Or what are we gonna do?
Oh, man.
Fuck it.
Boom.
Second anniversary,
He brought that up.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
That
right.
slamming
That's
that
right.
lasagna on the ground made me cry. I was so
Indeed,
upset.
though. I
But I
know.
made
just-
another one. But I made another one.
I know.
Yeah.
But it was just.
So listen, people, if anybody out there wants the recipe to Jackie's sidewalk lasagna,
So
we'll be more than happy to
no,
give it
y
to
tiene
you.
un nombre
Okay.
francés because it sounds francés, lasaña encabronada. You know, it's
Lasagna with a side of sidewalk.
Yeah.
lasaña
Yeah.
encabronada. Today I'm gonna
Yes.
make my lasagna encabronada.
That's it.
And then
What do you
I'm
got?
after you cook it, just
I have
slam
a
the
question.
fuck out of it.
And it's
You have a
done.
question.
I have a
Go ahead,
question
baby.
for you guys. I'm curious to know what you feel like the theme of the year has been for you. Like your biggest lesson learned this year and the theme of this year.
I
Ooh.
want to say that there's always growth, growth in your experiences in life. Not everything you think you're gonna get, but just drive on.
Mm.
I think for me, it's been really just trying to be grateful for just the day and the moment that we have, and thankful for the people that are around me that give me love.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I think that's been this year. How about you, Louis?
Mm.
Yeah, I think for me, man, it's been the challenges that I have been confronted with this past year, and I think for me the biggest challenge was really getting vaccinated.
Mm.
Because when that was like rolling out, I was like, oh man, what am I doing? Is this safe? And so I really have to do like a lot of soul searching, with myself, and because we know so many of us that have been infected, so many of us who have lost family members to this, and it just got, and I went and I did it, and then I got my second one, and then I got my booster, and so now I look at it as like, you know what, you just got to believe in what you're doing, and what you're doing is the right thing, not only for yourself,
But
for
for
your
others,
family, but
Yeah.
but also for humanity.
straight up.
So I'm glad I did it. I hope I did go through some physical changes in the beginning from it, but I got through it. And so like I said, Jackie, you want me to shut up? No.
Where she just cleared her throat right.
He's like,
She was
it's getting a
like,
little
yo,
long.
Yeah.
Louis getting too
I
deep.
thought I
Fuck
knew
this
it.
moment. I'm gonna be the speed bump in this moment.
I'm gonna be that speed bump.
Oh my! I'm
Yes,
so
Jackie.
sorry. I thought I muted
But-
it. All right, I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, you know what? Oh my God, thank you. But no, but like I said, now we're dealing with something else, and here we are in the holidays, and it's like, oh my God, we're being like overrun. And what we need to do as a people, it's important, people, to study, to read stuff up just for yourself, not to get an opinion, but to read, how do I maintain my health? How do I stay healthy? Do I drink water? Do I drink juice every day? Do I walk for a mile? Do I do yoga? Do I pray? Do I meditate? Those things. Not all this opinion, all this new stuff, all this right wing, left wing, conservative, liberal. What you do for yourself, how you educate yourself, how you mitigate staying healthy for yourself. Because what you do will determine whether you're here tomorrow or not. And you know what?
Amen.
We all know the saying, tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow's never promised.
That's the truth.
But we can do what we need to do today.
Yes.
At this moment. And like I say, you know what? I'm not giving you a speech, you gotta do this, do that, you gotta get vaccinated. But I speak for myself.
Right.
I was reluctant. I did it. I'm glad I did it. But I also have learned, man, you drink water, as much water, keep your system flush, and here's another thing. I have had a few of my brothers have strokes. And one of my brothers that had a stroke that we all know is my brother, Eddie Conde. He is doing okay. But I always tell everyone this, as we get older, our bodies start changing.
Yeah.
And if you don't drink water, you're asking for it, because water is the key to life. It's a lubricant. It lubricates your body. It keeps your blood flowing. So, yes, I tell everybody this because it's like a stroke sometimes is really due not only from stress, smoking cigarettes, bad lifestyle, bad eating habits, but also because of lack of drinking water. So yeah, drink a lot of water and go pee-pee as often as possible.
Word. At least twice
Go
or 3 times a
pee-pee.
day.
Definitely go pee-pee.
Yo, what people out there? Oh,
Yeah.
¿Quién está aquí?
What's
got
up,
here?
people?
Robert Vargas.
How you doing, guys?
Hello.
Glad to see you guys all came back from your unemployment, it looks like, because
See,
God
see?
knows what happened.
Yeah.
No, the funny thing is everybody's been damn busy. I mean, that's the reality.
I was looking forward to every Saturday. I sit here with my wife, I watch the show, and all of a sudden you guys disappeared. But that's all good, man. I'm glad you guys are busy representing.
What's going on? What's the doggy's name?
Max.
What's up, Max?
Hey, Maxie.
Yeah, he's got one blue eye, one black.
See.
I was on the website looking for a Chihuahua for me and my wife, and I called this place in
That's
Queens.
a nice looking Chihuahua.
And he's a hairy Chihuahua. So this place in Queens told me they had a bunch of Chihuahuas, and when we went there, he was the only one. Mentiroso. So we grabbed him anyway. You know what I mean? So,
He's
yeah.
like one
Nice.
of those, is he like one of those Australian?
An Aussie. Everybody thinks
Yeah.
he's an Aussie. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. No, he's a Chihuahua. Chihuahua mix.
That's-
No, I mind not. Well, thank
Nice.
you guys for letting me come on air. I really
Well,
appreciate
no,
you
listen,
guys. Look
enjoy
forward to
your
seeing you
holidays.
guys.
I hope that
Felicidades, mi hermano.
Felicidades.
Yeah.
get that coquito action.
Wepa.
Yes.
He was real quick.
Yes.
You got,
Yeah,
you
did
got
you see
them
that this
scared,
week?
Louis. They're like, okay,
Yeah,
hi,
no,
the dog bites.
no, because I want as many people to come on tonight, because
hang out.
we miss you guys. And I get ¿quién está ahí?
Yeah, Mike.
What's
Mike.
up?
What's up, Mike?
How you doing, man?
What's up,
How's
How's
our
buddy?
everybody?
brother?
How you
How
doing?
are you?
Good. This is a pleasure, man. Wow, I can't believe this.
Well, like Gustavo
Okay,
said,
then.
Luis giving
Okay, wait.
60 seconds. So
You got a minute, Papi.
Go
Go.
on.
Okay.
Go.
Hey, just wanted to listen. This is a pleasure, guys. Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a good New Year. Many blessings. Just hopefully everybody keeps moving forward.
what you doing for Christmas, bro? Hanging with the family
Just
at home?
yeah, just staying here in Atlanta.
Yo, what
usually
you
go
guys
Nice.
cooking? What you cooking, bro? I just want to
Bendy.
know. I'm a fat
Bendy.
motherfucker. I'm like, yo, what you got?
You know, my wife's making Bendy.
Pernil,
Nice.
nice, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
Huepa.
Bendy. Yeah, so you know,
Well, you got
it's
some. Yeah, it's awesome.
yeah, so I can't wait. You know, but usually we go to Miami, but this year, you know, it's just a little different this year. But you know, so
Now we're homies
Seguro.
on TikTok, so tell people what's your TikTok handle, so that if they want to follow you. 'Cause
Bazinga TV 33.
there we go. He's got some funny shit too, man. You
Yeah.
guys should check him
Wait,
out.
say it again. Say it again, pero slowly.
But Bazinga TV 33.
Bazinga
One more
TV
time.
33.
33, yeah. Casper
Okay.
has it. He knows too.
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah. But it's a
All right,
pleasure.
papi.
You know,
Muchas
thank you
gracias.
guys.
Merry
Bendición
Christmas.
para todos.
Bye.
Bendición.
Merry Christmas,
Christmas.
papito.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
I like it. I like it.
People
How
love
Okay,
much
it.
is
I have
it
another
moving?
question. I have
Okay,
another
dale.
question.
No, you didn't answer the question.
You're right, I didn't. All right. What was the question again? Oh, what was the theme for the year? Okay, so
Yeah.
for me, the thing that kept on coming up, especially throughout this film too, is commitment and loyalty. And when I say commitment and loyalty, I don't just mean with, because a lot of people think of that in terms of relationships, like love and whatnot.
Right.
It's really more for me about friendships and business and commitment and loyalty to myself. And I think for a lot of years, I was always looking to others to sort of help me create and help me do things that I wanted to get done. But at the end of the day, I think not everybody that says they can do or things that people that know how to do certain things don't necessarily actually do them.
Right.
And
Follow
so
through.
I think at the end of the day, commitment and loyalty for me this year has been going within and being committed to my dreams, committed to and loyal to my hopes, committed and loyal to those who reciprocate, and committed and loyal to myself ultimately, because a lot of times I think we lose ourselves trying to please others also. So I think for me, it was a lot about accepting that sometimes people can't deliver on certain things and to continue to be committed and loyal to the process and to the dream and to myself ultimately. So I think that's been my lesson. And my theme.
I feel that 1,000%. You know.
Okay. I gotta say this. Can you bring up what Xavier just put up?
That message, I know.
Hey, Luis Guzman, I auditioned via Zoom for the talent agency called Nine Talent Agency, and they wanted me to pay them a monthly fee for my debit card. Is this a scam? I'm gonna ask you this, Papi. Does the bear shit in the woods?
All day, every day.
Does the chicken have hips?
Yep.
That's a chicken.
Has man been to the moon? Bro,
I'm not
it's a
sure about
freaking
that
scam. Okay. Bro,
That's fake.
it's a freaking
That didn't
scam.
happen.
Yo, this
Thank
is
you.
the season. This is the season that the scammers are coming out of the woodwork. Yo, let me tell you something. Last week, I thought it was my friend's sister sent me something, and she said, "Yo," she sent me, "Yo, I invested $500 in Bitcoin, and I got like 12,000 back in 2 hours." And it's like, so I like hit her up and said, "Wait, you invested $500 and you got back how much?" And she goes, "Yeah, I got back 12,000. Check it out. So I said, "This sounds fishy. 500 and you." So I go on, right? And it's like, yeah. I helped your friend, and yeah, how can I help you? So I go, okay. But here's the deal, right? So I go, how much would I get back if I put in $5,000? And so she goes, $5,000. They went right back. You get back $115,000 in 2 hours. And I'm like, oh,
that's how it's
shit.
been. Oh my god.
What? So then I go, okay, so tell me more. I'm on this shit for like an hour. They're trying to get me to get Cash App. They're trying to get me to get on Bitcoin.
But why were
app.
you messing with them like that?
You know, yo, because somebody had to fucking mess with them, right?
Seriously.
So then,
Ustedes quieren joder, toma.
no. So I'm doing it, and then they're sending me screenshots of how to do it.
Right.
Come on.
So I swear, I can't make this up, right? So on purpose, I'm like messing it up. And I said, yo, man, this shit is not working. I'm getting a little discouraged. So then they go, okay, I'm going to send you my numbers and send me your card number to mine, and I'll take care of it for you. And at that point, I go, oh, man, it's past my bedtime. I got to go to bed. So then I call my friend. I got to call my friend to ask her, yo, let me ask you something. Did your sister give somebody like $500 and she got back 11? And she goes, dude, they scammed her. They got $500.
That's fucking.
And so,
what do you think was gonna happen?
And so the next day I go back, and they're like, well, what do you want to do today? So I start like, yo, oh no. I go back to the person that's acting like my friend's sister.
Right.
Oh,
You understand?
Mhm.
Well, that's how they learn. They hacked her account. So they're from the Lower East Side, right? So I write in, yo, how's the weather in Chicago? And they go, oh, it's nice tonight. And I said, yo, you coming out with me? You coming out with me and the girls? We're at the bar. I'm kind of busy right now. And then I
like that.
Then I go, yo, I've been calling you all day. What's up? And then she goes, oh, I left my phone home. So I go, so how can you respond to me? And she goes, oh, I use my other phone. I said, you got another phone? You never told me. And so, yo, I was just having a ball.
That's hilarious.
And then yesterday, they
you scheduled them. Fucking Louis scheduled these robocalls.
No, yesterday.
Thursday I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call the insurance warranty guys. I'm fucking tired of this shit.
No. Yesterday, another one hit me posing as another friend of mine.
Oh,
and you know what?
Your friends got weak passwords.
Yeah, they gotta change their passwords.
Yo, I just take them for a ride. I take these people for a ride. Yeah, okay. Yo, what can $100,000 get me? Oh man, $1.7 million. And I go, yo, but I just got $1.7 million yesterday from somebody else. You can't do better than that? And they're like, well, oh yeah.
Throw them off.
Yeah.
No, and these people are all over the world, right? They're calling from all over the world.
Yo, bro. I suspect that they came from. It sounds like Europe because the way they respond to you,
sure
is not. Yeah.
And they try to act like they're your friend, but the spelling, the way, you know how you and your friend talk, even in text.
Yeah.
So tú sabes que te están cogiendo pendejo. It's not even
them. Rocky, how are you, Rocky? Tisha,
hey, Rocky, Rocky
I love
you. How you doing, Rocky? How the fuck you doing?
Casper, this is really sad when you do shit like this. But anyway, listen.
I'm not the guy wearing the brick shirt.
That's racist.
All right.
That's racist.
You know why? You wish you had a brick shirt. Yep. But listen, but like, so then I go to them. I go to because somebody just mentioned. I go, yo, how about the IRS? How do I do? No, we take care of that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
we take care of that for you.
So they had answers for everything.
Oh yeah, mi gente. Be careful with the scammers. Somebody tells you, give me $500, I'll make you 11,000. Think about that. Just think about that. Okay?
That's the modern day three card Monty. Remember when you used to go to Third
No
Avenue?
shit.
When the Lower East Side had the guy with the carton, y las tres barajitas. Yo, where's the queen? Where's the queen?
And now with all like the cryptocurrency stuff you're hearing about and those NFTs and all that stuff, I don't know nothing about that stuff, but all I know is that People are making money somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got any?
Yo, listen, Jackie.
Yes.
Jackie, I just want to tell
What's up?
you in front of everybody, I love you.
I love you too. I love all of you guys. I'm very glad to see you all again.
No.
Jackie, it was
You
never
kept the
about
pillows in the same position. I love it. There's consistency.
yeah.
Like when the camera went out, I was like, mira, everything está igual, qué chulo. It's like you never left.
Yo,
I
yeah,
have
so
very
listen,
specific places where I put everything.
ya veo,
That's my
ya veo.
ODD.
But I want to give a special shout out
OCD.
to like my niece Tisha Rolon
Hi, Tisha
because
Rolong.
because she is amazing. She's been helping people. She's been helping people get on their feet financially. Not a scammer.
Thank
Not a
you, thank you.
scammer.
That's what's up, girl.
She's the real deal.
Hi.
She's helped people to get in and do some financial to do some
Work with the
get
credit,
them
I believe, right?
financial freedom. Yeah, you know.
And it's so important in our community too, because Latinos, we have to focus on generational wealth. That's stuff that we don't talk about ever, right?
Yep,
In
it's
our
so
dinner
true.
tables.
Yeah, man.
You
Because
know,
Latinos are the ones that are were like we lacking. Like everybody's playing the stock market and all this and all that. And we're lacking. This is what I want you to understand, my people. Okay, a bank tells you, "Oh yeah, invest for your child's future." Okay, you put $30,000 into the bank this year. 20 years from now, that $30,000 in the bank is not even 31,000, barely 31,000. Understand this, people. Okay, you put your money in the bank, and they give you 0.0004. 0.004. Now you go get a mortgage, they're charging you 7%. Okay, 7%. But you put your money in the bank, and they get. There's a real disparity. People, por favor, we need to educate ourselves. Tisha says a bank is not your
yeah,
friend.
put that comment up, Gustavo. Ponte ahí
A
a hacer
bank
algo,
is not-
motívate, carajo.
Ay, no
We need to
empieces.
educate.
Dios te
The
bendiga.
bank is not your friend. Okay.
There's
For
ways
real.
there's ways to use your life insurance, life term insurance as a financial vehicle to put savings into. That's something I just discovered,
Mhm.
and I'm looking into that. Just putting that out
Okay,
there.
good. I just want Jackie to keep making movies, man, because
Yeah.
Jackie's gonna blow up. People, you heard it from me. Jackie Quinones is going to be a
Blow
force.
the fuck up, sons. Say it con gana.
Your mouth to the world's ears. Let's hope that's true.
Well, you were on screen
Yo.
with Wesley Snipes at one point, so.
Oh my God! Gustavo.
Gustavo's,
We
Gustavo's
talked about
What?
this a lot of times.
he's like so 1978. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah,
Gustavo. Nothing
Jackie.
but frequency. Like, ¿qué
Jackie,
pasa?
Here we
you wanna
go.
talk about that
I
experience,
really
Jackie?
don't. No, it wasn't. No, I
Especially
don't.
with Gustavo in the
Gustavo.
bathroom. He,
Okay. Yeah, no kidding. He
He's like,
needed
"Tell me
he
about
needed
what-"
Yeah,
a
where
quiet
are
room.
you?
He needed
Está en
a
el
quiet
baño.
room. But
There's three
listen,
people
Any-
outside right now pissed off that he hasn't come out.
da pena.
Da pena.
Listen, people, anybody that wants to come out, Tisha, why don't you come out?
Word,
I
come
want you
on,
to talk
man.
about what you
You
do.
should talk to us.
Come
Word.
on down.
Before the end of the year, tell people for the new year, hey, you guys need to make better financial decisions. I can help you and give us some information.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
real. Like, come
I
on.
have another question for you guys.
Sure. Go ahead.
What
go
is
ahead.
Okay.
the best gift you've ever received for Christmas or your birthday? The best gift you've ever received.
You see, my birthday's Tuesday, so I get jerked because
Yeah, that sucks.
21st and 25th are right there. So I get double nothing or one thing for 2 days, you know?
Okay, but that wasn't the question.
Yeah, that
Casper.
wasn't the question.
Well, happy
Like-
early
like-
birthday, though.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Where
Happy
is my
birthday.
birthday weekend kickoff right here with DJ Santa Claus. Hold on.
Hey, ho, ho, ho.
So what's the best gift you ever gotten?
I think I want to say the $6 million man that you could look through the back of the head. I was like 6, 7 years old, and I was really happy to get that and the Evil Knievel die-cast motorcycle little wrap. Like,
wow, Papi, you had a
You took it
childhood.
back. Yeah.
that was like awesome for me. I was
Wow.
like, yes. You know, I had What about you?
Okay.
Any of you?
I don't
Uh,
know. I
I-
have to think about it.
I think, look, man, I'm gonna be real vague and real general, but I
Mhm.
think the best gift I ever got was any gift that I got from my children.
Yes.
That's cool.
That's sweet.
That's cool.
Any gift that I got from my children. Chuck Sam got a Hot Wheels set.
I'm with you. I
Okay.
got Hot Wheels set too.
Okay. Gustavo, we got a guest we could bring on?
No, nobody came on. Come on, guys. Get
Come
with
on,
him.
guys.
Whenever you're ready, Tisha.
Tisha said, I want to join. Let me educate y'all.
Yeah. Click on the
Yeah,
link.
click on the link.
Come on. You know, si tiene makeup,
Yo,
si no tiene
so
makeup, this is
what-
a week. We're hanging out.
What's the best gift you ever got, Jackie, besides me? I mean, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't know if that was
Wow.
appropriate.
Oh. HR. Somebody
she
call
went
the
there.
HR.
She went there.
I didn't mean it like that.
It just meant like,
I didn't
you
mean
know,
it like that.
Yeah, creepy.
it's friendship. He said it got creepy. There's the guy in the bathroom.
Oh, hey.
Chuck!
What's
Yo.
up?
What's up?
Dale, papi.
What's going on?
Come on, you got a minute. How
You
are
haven't
you?
even let me talk.
Oh.
I have a minute and you're still running your mouth.
He was
Yeah.
waiting for someone to talk to say that.
When does the minute start? You fucking guy.
Now.
over there.
5 seconds
No,
ago.
stop,
No,
now.
no. Okay, no.
Everything is fucking delayed.
Oh.
Oh. All right, you get 2 minutes. Can you hear us?
I am getting a very weird feedback, bro. This is not working.
Oh man.
Oh, you come back though. Come back. Y'all come
Yo, so
back now.
Philip Belknap said the best gift he ever got is time with all his family on the holiday.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know, you took the words out of my mouth. That's what I was gonna say. Whenever my family's together on the holidays, it's the
always
best.
fun.
And,
Yo,
and
Jersey
Debbie
Mike-
Cox said at the age of 6 she got a candy maker.
That's
Aw.
give me Gustavo, give me Jersey Mike.
Aw.
He says, you guys tried that guave coquito yet? No, I don't think I have, but I saw that Jimmy Fallon was shouting out coquito this week on the show.
Get out, really?
You know, yeah, I put it up that he was
Nice.
talking to Nicole Kim and he was like, hey, you ever tried Puerto Rican coquito? And I was like, oh shit, you know.
Nice.
That's what's up, you know.
Gustavo, your turn to answer the question, and then I got another question.
Yeah, so my favorite gift that I've ever gotten, you know, I'm gonna get, you know, is my children, obviously, because through them I will live forever.
That's nice.
I hear that.
Ever.
Even in the bathroom, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
You feel me? I appreciate it.
Okay.
What we
Hey.
got here?
Hey, Tamara.
Hi, Merry Christmas to you guys all.
Merry Crima.
Christmas.
¿Cómo estamos?
The best gift I got was a second chance at life.
Oh, I
Oh,
love that. That's the best answer.
Or I almost got killed through domestic violence. I got kidnapped. And it's crazy because I was watching movies of Luis Guzman, a couple of movies, and that kept me going. And in one of my episodes where I was beaten really bad, I had passed out, and he told me, get up and run. And I did. So I am thankful. Oh my God, I'm about to cry. I am
That's
so
what's up.
thankful to you, Luis Guzman, because you kept me going. You really
Oh, what a compliment.
did. Share that.
Man.
You mean so much to
Whatever.
me because of that. So I want to thank
Wow.
you for being who you are and bringing people laughter. Because even though I was down, you brought me up. And may God always bless you.
That's
Thank you,
beautiful.
mamita.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you
Merry
for
Christmas.
sharing that.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
man.
Christmas.
Merry
That is
Christmas.
That was
beautiful.
so
That
powerful.
was awesome.
That was
Look,
beautiful.
I'm all like,
Teary-eyed. You know, and I often wonder, you know, not often, but sometimes I think to myself, like, why am I doing this? Like, what's the point? Like, making a movie, like, or writing a script. But then you hear something like that and you realize, like, it does affect people, you know?
It's energy. It's energy. You're transferring energy.
Making a movie.
Oh, yes. Tisha.
You hear something like that. Hi. Like, hi.
Okay, you got a little feedback going.
Yeah, Tisha, get headphones in if you can. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh man.
You got Tisha. You got to lower your volume or something. What should she do?
The settings have to be her headphones.
Yeah, get your headphones
in. Put on headphones, Tisha. Headphones.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about.
She'll come back in.
Yes, please. You know, el show. I mean, 2021 went out the window already.
I can't believe I can't believe it's going to be 2022.
Wow, man.
When did that happen?
¿Qué sé yo? Yo me fui y aquí estamos.
And what are you doing for Christmas, Louis? Are you staying home? Are you going to travel somewhere? Are you going to be with the family? What's going on?
I'm going to visit my mom. I'm going to spend some time with my mom, you know, and I'm going to spend some time with my family on the island, you know, because, like I said, all this stuff that's going on, and, you know, you got all this fear of not going to places, and I can't let that fear stop me from seeing the people that I love. Because, like I say, you know, like tomorrow's not promised, and I gotta go spend some time with my loved ones. So, Calvin Belknap, yo.
Calvin in the casa. What's up, Calvin?
Hey, Calvin.
You know,
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all that fun stuff. Happy.
I'm gonna bring in Christmas here in Vermont, and then like I said, then I'm gonna visit. I'm gonna spend time.
Are you inviting the bear over for dinner, or at least to just watch?
Let me tell you something. The bear, I haven't seen him for a while.
Bendito, they don't complain.
He's hibernating for the winter.
That's true. Jackie,
what's good?
Answer the question.
My best present? I did. Family together on the holidays.
Okay. All right.
I have another question. I'm full of them.
Okay, darling.
Your favorite Puerto Rican dish on the holidays? It could be a drink, it could be dessert, it could be main course, it could be anything.
Go first, Louis.
Man, arroz con gandules con pernil.
He's going right up the alley.
And a slice of aguacate. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Ay, pero.
I know, right?
Hold on. Mira.
Esa es la combinación perfecta.
Ay, Dios,
un poquito de cuero.
Estoy sudando. Mira, arroz con gandules, pernil. Ok, una raíta de aguacate y no se puede olvidar el pastel.
Hell yeah.
Pastel.
The pastel next to the pernil.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, do I need to say more?
Brother, let me tell you something.
You forgot alcapurria.
Mañana empiezo.
Okay, no. You asked me what was my favorite.
That's
you
right.
Can't tell me that.
You can't tell him to add shit.
And he named my favorite, so.
Okay. So go ahead. What is your favorite, Gustavo?
Arroz con gandule, classic. I love it. That's my favorite.
Sí, pero postre, nothing different for the holiday, because I love the standard. That is the standard. Arroz con gandule, the pernil. I mean, I'm seasoning my pernil tomorrow. Like, I'm not.
Nice. So good.
Ready.
Yeah. No, I think my favorite, definitely all of that, but like I don't have alcapurrias very often. So like home cooked alcapurrias, so good. Rellenos de papa, pero alcapurria is different because it has the sweet exterior. It's made of banana. It's so good.
Yo, I just gotta say, man, though, they don't make alcapurrias like they used to, man.
They
Nah.
don't.
Back,
Me and-
back in the day, I would have like 2-3 alcapurrias. Now you have an alcapurria, you run into the bathroom. I'm sorry.
It's the ingredients. Oh, molleja en escabeche, that is nasty as fuck.
I don't even know what that is. What is
That
that?
the oniony
That
stuff?
is-
The onion
oh,
stuff?
I hate molleja. Ugh.
Sorry, Rocky.
But if I'm right with what he's talking about, the molleja it looks like sack of nuts.
What is that, Rocky? Explain.
It's like gizzards, right?
Yeah.
It's like gizzards.
Yep.
It's like gizzards with.
Yo, Rocky,
with-
yo, you
with-
got a camera?
with-
Come on board, bro. Vamos a hablar. People, get on the link. Let's talk to you guys.
Arroz con
Mira.
dulce. Tembleque.
Arroz con
Yeah,
Gosh, so
but
many
you
things.
know, but
Pudín
you
de
know
papa.
what with the arroz con dulce,
Wow.
man,
Oh.
that had to be spot on because that's like scientific to make.
See, there's some
You know
people
what
who
I
make
mean?
it bootleg. Like there's some people who make bootleg
Y
pasteles.
sale, mira,
Like the people that
secao
put
and
raisins in
dry.
shit. They're like, what are you
or
doing?
cabbage. Or they put like, listen,
Uh.
one time, Moon Shadow and I, when we first came to Orlando, somebody gave us pastele, and I was like, yo, Moon, you got to be careful with who the hell gives you pastele because you don't know what they
Oh
put
hell
in
yeah,
it.
bro!
And yo, this motherfucker had the wishbone of the chicken in that pastel.
Oh,
I was like, they were just throwing all kinds of
Oh my
I
gosh.
was
Hell
like, yo,
no.
that is not cool.
Now, hold up. Esto es lo que me encabrona a mí. Perdona la palabra,
Sí, pero dale.
pero lo que me encabrona a mí
Ajá.
son la gente que le pone ketchup en los pasteles.
En los
¿Qué clase de mierda es?
I like ketchup on my
I was
pastel.
let me tell you something.
Oh.
Yo juego
And
de
I
los
like
dos.
ketchup on my rice too, but I also eat them without it.
I roll with that too. I love my white rice, but I will do white rice and ketchup. I love my
too.
pastel.
What are you, 12 years old?
No, sometimes I'm fucking high as balls and it tastes better with ketchup. You know?
White rice with ketchup is like my macaroni. and
Life.
cheese.
Oh
Yes,
my god.
it is my
Think
comfort
about it,
food.
guys. It's like with ramen noodles. It's a meal because it's the rice with the ketchup, which is
Mira.
That's not
You're
nutrition.
getting the green.
That's the veggies.
You know?
You know what? That is
Your huevo
the
frito if
demise.
you got the egg, you know.
That is the demise of our culture. To put
¿Cómo
ketchup.
fue the demise? They've been putting ketchup on pasteles forever.
They've been putting ketchup on everything, bro.
No.
You look real serious.
We used to put.
You put hot sauce?
Pique.
Same
La
difference.
misma mierda, just thinner
Pique.
ketchup, you know.
La misma
It's
mierda.
Spicy
Ketchup aguao, you know.
Spicy ketchup. It's the same thing. The reason that people don't want you to put anything on the pastel is because the pastel is supposed to be in and of itself delicious, and it takes a long time to prepare, and blah blah blah. And yes,
So
wonderful.
you
But I've
shouldn't
made
enjoy-
pasteles. With me and my sister have made pasteles before. She puts me to guayarwa. She does everything else, and then and I still put
you
ketchup
probably
on
need
it.
ketchup.
And
Yeah.
Jackie,
She's a good
hey, Tish is back.
There we go.
Hey.
This is back.
Let's hear.
Tisha.
What's up, girl? Talk to us. ¿Cómo estamos? Bienvenido.
Educate my people. Gustavo, do not cut her off. Go, Tisha.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Welcome.
I'm gonna educate me. Let's educate you guys, right?
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
I think there's like a relay there.
Yeah, go for it.
Is it recording again?
No, honey, we hear you. Just
We're live. Yeah, just talk. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, there's a lot of scams going on. A lot of scams.
Like what? How do we know they're scams?
I know. I hear myself over.
She's hearing herself. Okay. Eso es lo que está pasando, and it's freaking her
Uh,
out. Which
are you
that's
are you
freaking-
are you watching us on Facebook on another tab on your computer? Maybe turn that. That might turn that off.
Yes. And
Yeah, close that. That's probably what's happening.
And then let's see if now.
that's okay.
So go ahead, educate us.
I'm going to educate you guys. First and foremost is we need to understand what pertains to our credit, right?
Yes.
What makes up a credit score, right? Um, so you see the rich people who have two houses, a yacht, all this. They don't have that amount of money in their bank account. They just have good credit. So what they're doing is they're leveraging off the bank instead of the banks leveraging off us, right? Uncle Louis was right. When you put money in the account, they use your money to invest. Use your own money to invest, right? Right now, my average closing on homes are 2.5 interest rate. It's just good credit. So if we understand how credit works and how quote unquote the manual works, and we understand the system that we're that 2% that the banks don't want us to know, right? So I'm going to give you a real quick breakdown of your credit, right? You have 5 components that come up with a good credit score. Payment history is 35% of your credit score. 35 payment history is 35% of credit score. 30% of credit score is credit utilization. So just those two alone are 65% of your entire FICO score. So when they teach us pay everything cash, that's incorrect. You want to build that credit. That way you can borrow more from the bank and invest. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
So those two are the main components. The third one is derogatory marks, anything negative, which by the way, guys, if you have anything on your credit, anything that's reflecting on your credit that is negative, do not pay it. You're paying a third party. Call me, I get it all for free. Okay. Number four, the component is age of history. How long have you had history as far as your credit cards? Some people pay a loan and then it ends. How long do you have history that the bank can trust you and say, well, he has 13 years of credit limit. So that's 15% of your credit FICO score. And then 10% is mix of credits. So in other words, you have revolving credit cards, which is your regular credit cards, American Express, Discover, and then you have installments, which is either a car payment or mortgage. It's something that has an end to it.
Right.
So if you understand those components, then it makes it much easier. So instead of having one or two credit cards over 30%, it is smarter for you to leverage and get and stay at the 700 club is to have 5 or 6 credit cards under 30%. That then you put together and your credit line starts to become 25, 50, 100, right? And that's how you leverage. So
I have a
the rich
question.
people, yes, ma'am.
So you said if you have anything with a collection agency, not to pay the collection agency.
Never.
Interesting. So
I'm gonna tell you why.
if there's a bill, let's just say
It's
for an
usually a
example,
medical bill.
or let's say it's a credit card that lapsed because you forgot you even owned it, and now a collection agency is coming after you to pay this credit card. It's better not to pay it and then figure out some other sort of call someone like you to help you figure it out.
No, no. If you have a credit card that you're using and you happen to miss a payment, yes, give me a call so I can help you remove that late payment because that late payment can cost you 150 points. So you could be
Wow.
at 800 and one late payment will bring you down to 650. That's how bad it is.
Wow.
But I know how to remove that late payment and get you right back up. Now, if you defaulted on a loan, in other words, if anything is reflecting on your credit already, if you prove your credit, go to annualcreditreport.com and there's a Macy's or something that happened. It's life. People default, right? It hits your credit and it says charge off. I'm going to use Home Depot as an example. So you have a Home Depot card, you go shopping, life happened, you weren't able to pay it off. They charged her off $1,000. This is what the companies do. This is what they do. After 120 days, they take that account and they say, well, she shouldn't pay her debt. And so their bank and insurance makes them whole. And then they sell it to a third party for 1 penny on the dollar.
Wow.
And then when you see on your credit, it's going
wow.
to say,
And the other company's making money off of you. So they've already paid themselves off. That's crazy. I didn't know that's how it works.
so even if you call Home Depot and said, I want to pay my loan, they have to say, no, we got
Yep.
paid already.
They'll tell you exactly that. They're like, oh no.
So then you
we
pull
don't
your
handle that.
credit and it says, collections law. Who are they? You didn't sign a contract with them. They're not Home Depot. Why are you paying them? They bought your debt at a calculated risk. Nobody told them to avoid that debt.
So if you
Nobody told them to buy it.
if you have a debt of $100,000, they buy it for $1,000 and make you pay the $100,000.
Yes. That's how come they tell you, listen, I'll go do business. Just pay me $7,000.
And then if you pay back that third party, does it refresh your credit
They
score?
just made 99
They
grand
can't-
off of you.
They can't remove it because they don't own it. They don't own it. So you paid it, it's still gonna stay on your credit.
Mm-hmm.
Girl,
Unless-
I am calling you tomorrow.
Wow.
That's why.
I was gonna
Listen,
say, you know
I
what?
had-
Yeah, your
Put your
info.
I had
yeah.
in 2020, I had 350,000 in medical. I had medical things happen. And this is why I became passionate. 4 months in, I was able to remove my entire 350,000 in medical.
Wow.
And I don't have anything.
Rockstar.
I
I got
never
some
draw
medical
any-
shit I gotta get rid of. Vamos a hablar.
Don't pay for it. If it's on your credit, guys, don't pay for it. You're paying rich people who bought your debt at a calculated risk.
So how can people get in touch with you?
Because if they teach us this in school, then the banks can't say being millionaires.
Right.
Simple as that. It is very
Tisha-
easy to have a very Louis?
Tisha's on Facebook, guys, so you can send her a message and
Seguro,
get
no.
together like that.
Absolutely. Start the new year with some fresh
Absolutely.
credit. You know.
Financial freedom, right? That's what we need for people.
Very
Yes,
dope. Very
because
dope.
there's all these credit companies out there that say they want to charge clients $500-$600 for their credit, or for instance they'll charge you $150 a month. Listen, guys, this is what they're doing. They're only disputing one or two things per credit bureau, because the law says that if a third party is representing you, then the law changes. So what I do is I teach you how to get there. I help you get to the 800. If I'm going to dispute something, I'm going to dispute everything. We're going to keep everything up, right? So my biggest advice to you guys is check your credit. Nobody ever checks their credit. Check your credit. Put an alert on it. Right now, the identity theft is skyrocketing with COVID. So you, young lady, that you say if you have a late payment, there's always a way to fix that. Anything on your credit, do not pay. Do not pay for it. Student loans, evictions, repossessions,
Wow.
bankruptcies, tax liens. There's nothing I can't remove from the credit bureau, because the credit bureaus are not owned. Do you know that TransUnion is owned by Scotland? The credit bureaus are not part of the court system. The credit bureaus is a finances. They got together and said, we're going to collect this data from Tisha so you guys can make decisions on loaning her money or not. So you want to be able to take some. I'm sorry?
They're private institutions that don't even originate in the United States. So they're
Yes, ma'am.
businesses. They're not government. This is why I'm crazy that I feel like
TransUnion, Equifax,
You've been bamboozled.
You've been bamboozled.
and Experian. It's the courts are not about. So I attend courts for my clients. Thank God for Zoom. And the first thing I ask the judge to ask Amazon, whoever's on the other side trying to collect this debt, Well, do they have proof of this contract with my client's signature? I have yet to lose a case.
Congratulations.
That's what
Making
I'm
a
talking
difference.
about.
really
Thank you.
impressive.
No, with
Thank
that,
you,
I want to
Tisha.
give
Thank
you
you.
credit. But Gustavo, I gave you the link. Put it up on the comments there so people can follow our page.
Okay.
It's in the private chat there.
Yeah.
Tisha.
I want
I'll
to
tell
know.
you what. Anybody that comes and mentions your name, I'm gonna give $100 off the activation fee completely.
What?
That's
Okay?
awesome. That's awesome. You're already saving the gift of giving during the holidays.
So,
Awesome.
so if
Yes.
I call you and I mention my name and mention your name,
Ooh.
Your name.
You get the family discount.
what?
Mention your name, and all I'll do is all you gotta do is pay your monthly fee.
There you go.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Tisha.
Bueno. I
We'll
wish
get a
you a
good
Merry
discount though.
Christmas. Thank you so
I
much.
believe in paying it forward. It's
Beautiful.
knowledge
Yeah.
is powerful. Once you really know, once you learn how to play their game, it's fun.
It's really
Absolutely.
impressive. It's really impressive that it was because you got fed up with a bill yourself and you just learned
I
it
got
all by
tired of it.
yourself. That's dope. That's impressive.
It actually, I actually worked for Chase Auto Finance corporate office. I worked with their everything particular bank history I've done, and this experience changed my life. Where now this is what I do full time. I dedicate of serving others. How? Let me show you a way out.
Love it.
Amen.
That's what I do
That's
now
amazing.
full time.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
Thank you
I'll
guys
be
for
in touch
inviting me.
with you, Tisha. I love you.
Thank you.
Say hi to
Happy
Pop
holiday.
for
Merry
me.
Christmas.
Yeah.
That
She-
was
Merry
awesome.
Christmas. Yeah, that was cool.
that was amazing.
I hope somebody was taking notes out there if you're watching, because
Yeah, that was
we just
wild.
got schooled.
Wow.
We
The
got
stuff
Rocky.
you learn.
We got Rocky. Rocky, you
Hey,
got a minute.
Rocky,
You got a
hold
minute.
on. You know,
Rocky,
no,
Rocky,
Rocky,
what,
got some time.
what's your
Okay,
credit?
okay.
What's your credit score, Papi? No, just kidding.
Credit score, oh, it's definitely up there in the 750s.
Oh, look at you with your morcilla.
I take care of my shit. I take care of my shit.
What's up with that?
Morcilla, that's molleja, man. Come on.
Molleja.
Oh yeah. What is that? Oh, you said chicken gizzards. Ew.
Yeah.
Mollejas look like nut sacks.
I'm
not lying.
Chicken nuts.
Again.
Chicken nuts.
Gustavo, start the timer again.
Okay,
Guys,
okay.
Can you let Rocky talk? This is his time.
Bro.
Go ahead, Rocky.
Bro, don't piss me off.
Just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, everything. It's been a good year. It's been a really good year. I can't complain, and every time I drive by, I see Casper hanging out in the garage. Writing.
Yeah. Rocky works right down the road from where I live.
You ever see him feeding his raccoon?
Yeah, he sees me in my boxes all the time. He comes over and I scream at him like the old man, "Get off my lawn!"
Casper, can you let Rocky talk?
No.
Go ahead, Rocky. Continue.
I just the
the
mollejas, man. It's one of those old things that I think my tia used to make. You know what I mean? It's that old food. You know what it is? It's something about food that your relatives would make, and then whenever somebody else would make them, it never tastes the same. So one of the things that I'm a documentary filmmaker, Casper. You know that I'm working on a documentary right now. One of the things that I enjoy doing whenever I'm interviewing someone, especially old people, I like to get their stories because
you want to bite on their mollejas?
Yeah, exactly. Because when they die, those stories, those experiences that they had, they go away with them. So it's almost like with recipes. How many of us have those recipes that have been in our family? Your tia used to make a certain dish, and no one could ever replicate it. Because they always try to make it, but they didn't have that recipe written down. And that's just one of the things that I always try to do is I want to write down recipes, whether it be recipes for life, recipes for the way that you do things in life, or an actual food recipe. So, and that's just one of the things that as a filmmaker that I'm trying to capture is, people's stories and experiences, because, when you speak to someone, and especially I enjoy interviewing older people, because, all of that experience, when they pass away, it goes with them unless you document it. So, I mean, that's just,
Yeah. Right there. Yeah. It's
Who has
true.
the best recipe? Out of all the viejitos you met, who had the best recipe?
Well,
bro?
I'll tell you this, and my older brother, he would definitely agree with me. My grandmother had a recipe for dulce de leche, and no one in our family could ever replicate it. I don't care what they do, or how many times they try. Like my mom can't even replicate it. You know what I mean? And it's just one of those things. Like my older brother, he's a few years older than me, but I just remember as kids watching our grandmother, whenever mommy would, have us over there, just watching her in the kitchen on the stovetop, stirring that pot until it gets hard and hard. And then, my brother and I would fight for the spoon, because it was, it was
Yeah,
so
'cause they had
good,
all that.
but it's like, I don't care how many times I've tried it. It just never tastes the same. And I mean, I don't know. It's just like, it's one of those things where people, I think as a society, we need to start writing those things down, whether it just be recipes from your elders.
And I think we kind of are,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of second, third generation Latinos out here. Like right now during this pandemic, a lot of our Boricuas have been on TikTok doing dishes, cooking con Omi and all these other girls that have been popping off. I don't know if you guys have been checking them out, but they built a great audience, and they're keeping our culture, our food alive, documenting it on these videos and having people be inspired to follow those recipes, so
Yeah.
I believe we're keeping it alive. We have
You
enough
mentioned
customers.
morcilla earlier, man.
Mhm.
I love morcilla, but I can't eat anybody's morcilla. It's like I gotta know who prepared it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you, because you want to have your intestines. I can't do morcillas. I can't do liver, morcilla. Oh, molleja. The
Well, I
mollejas,
used to
I can eat them, but it's just about that gummy feeling. But you were saying,
Yeah.
Jackie?
see that I can't. I used to my mama, my great grandmother from my mom's side used to make lengua. And I used to like it. And actually, it's funny because it's one of those dishes that when you're a kid, when you eat it, when you're older, you have you're transported back to childhood. So there was one night out here that there was a taco truck, and I saw that they had lengua, and I was like, let me try it. And it's a good taco truck. So I was like, let me try it. And I tried it, and I was transported back to my great grandmother.
It gave you those whoa,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
your taste buds have memory,
Yeah, exactly. So
Listen.
I feel you.
Well, Rocky, thanks.
Yeah, man.
Hanging
Thanks for
out.
having me on. Thanks for having me on,
Coño, man.
Casper.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
gonna have to catch up with you.
Sure,
We gotta
sure.
talk.
Come around the block.
Nice to meet you, Rocky.
Put up Tisha's link there, so we
Oh,
can
yes.
check it out. There you go. There you go.
That's Tisha. If anybody needs help with their credit, that's our girl. Okay?
That's
Yeah.
what's
Get you up to 800. Oh,
Hey,
Chuck.
he's back.
That's Sam.
Sam
Yo.
is back.
Lengua. Oh my God.
Lengua.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
It's
Lengua.
good. I guarantee
yeah.
if you tried it and you didn't know it was
Oh,
lengua, you'd be
oh.
like, "Oh, this is an interesting."
Just thinking about it, bro.
Good. It's good. It tastes like
Listen.
chicken.
Listen, yeah, Louis and I grew up on the Lower East Side. We see Jews eat a lot of lengua. That is some scary stuff.
That
It
is
tastes
a
like
very
chicken.
lengua is very Puerto Rican.
It is. It can be. But so one of the things I wanted to talk about quickly is, and Casper said Boricua. I offer people, especially during these times, and Jackie talked about loyalty and all these things. I think it's important, and for people, and it might be painful, to spend some time learning about our true culture, not what we've been taught, not what the oppressors taught us. Not, there are people out there celebrating and moro and taking pictures, don't know what it's there for. I don't want to put this out there in a negative way. I want it to be positive. I want people to know that we are people of the land, that we are Tainos. Most of us have buck teeth because of how we used to eat. Our ancestors ate. Embrace your African side. Really, it is, we grew up being taught to hate people, right? To hate people who who we know after a while are us. They are who we are, right? So I consider myself today Afro-Taino. I have a lot of African, I have a lot of Portuguese, I have a variety of cultures, but we've been taught to follow some pretty radical, stupid shit. We've really been taught and we keep those things going and going and going. I will say it could be painful because you will learn some stuff about our people and why we are still here in a way that's difficult. But for me, it's a sense of freedom too. It's a sense of embracing who my true ancestors are, and it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing, and we just fall into these traps and participate in the madness. And I think Tish, in a sense, talked about it too. What Tish talked about, other folks have been doing this for years and years and years, and we've been kept out intentionally.
Yep.
Right? The oppressors keep you out, the colonizers keep us out, but we want to make it, so we participate. And so, I offer that in a sense of freedom, because it does make you a stronger person when you learn who you truly are. And I think it's going to bring us closer, and that's going to scare some powerful white folks for sure. They say if you haven't watched Takeover, it's the takeover when the Young Lords took over Lincoln Hospital. Watch it. It is powerful. It is our history.
Oh yeah.
Many of us, and I mentioned Louis in this, and I mentioned Felipe Luciano. Too many of us forgot about the fights our people had to keep us here. Our people fought in Puerto Rico and other places. Sorry, I said it again, in Borinquen and other places to keep us alive. And we praise these colonizers as if they did us a favor. So, I just offer, especially if we get this, what people are expecting, this next wave of COVID, and you're home a lot, take some time, read some stuff, and learn about the falsities we've been taught for many, many years. So these holidays become very interesting to me, right?
Yeah.
Very interesting, because
it's funny because
they're
at
not,
20 I celebrated them. I'm 51 now, and I'm kind of disgusted with
right?
the way they whitewash our history.
Yeah.
It's all about perspective too. Like we were taught Christopher Columbus was a hero. Now my kids are learning the truth about him, and they're not celebrating him. It's different.
And you know who he met, right? Christopher Columbus didn't make it here. He met Tainos, nice people, good people who welcomed them onto the land. Diseases none of us ever had. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And I have to tell you, while it could be painful while you're learning, it is powerful at the end. We are beautiful people, man. We are a mix of some pretty fly shit, So today,
brother.
Very true. Very true.
You can see behind me, I move with my ancestors on the native side, on the Borinquen side, on Taino, and on the African side. We are beautiful people, and we have an opportunity today to release ourselves from that madness we believe was true.
That
We
bullshit
just have it.
narrative we've been sold.
Thank you.
I love that you said that, you should educate yourself, because matter of fact, during the first wave, how far in are we now? We're in junior year. We're almost seniors in year 3. So in the first year of the pandemic, one of the things I did was I started reading a lot about the Young Lords, a lot. And I found out that one of my cousins is one of the original Young Lords. So that was pretty dope. Carlos Aponte.
And they really, the Young Lords also honored women led. Like you don't.
Iris Morales, who was part of the Young Lords.
Yes.
I was in a video program down on Spring Street that she was running, and during that time is when she created her documentary Palante Siempre Palante. So I was getting to see a lot of that and hearing a lot of those stories from her.
And maybe it's something you guys as a group of Boricuas, you guys could put on your show, have it as a topic on your show, and bring some people on. Felipe Luciano still out there, like get that history, because
Pablo Guzman,
it brings us, it brings us back. It brings us to wake up that the revolution will be televised. We've been saying that for years,
well,
through phones and everything else.
They started a new Young Lords chapter.
There's some movement. There's
some out here in Florida. I know there's
there's a movement. There's a movement, but it's important for us to embrace our own power, and the stuff Tish was talking about too. If you look into that, these are things people have been doing for years. And again, I mentioned this before, but we're kept out of it intentionally. It's not by mistake. It's intentional. So it's time for us to take our power and move as a community.
And
right? Oppress is oppress, right? Yep. So we're powerful, beautiful people, and we have an opportunity to change that perspective from other people.
Right.
So.
Love it.
I love that.
That's
That's awesome, Papi.
Now,
all right, brother.
Can you say goodbye to us in Taino?
Well, I could say first. I would say Daca Sam Rivera. I am Sam Rivera. I am Taino. So I would first say thank you. I say mabrica. That's thank you.
Mabrica?
I will mabrica. I'll send you some
Mabrica.
language if you want.
Ooh.
Mabrica. Hahom is thank you, right? I would say there's a bunch of words we use and we're learning and I'll tell you this very quickly, how we're finding out about our people. First of all, on record, it is said that we no longer exist. You need to know that on record. What we're learning is we're finding documents that the Spaniards kept in order to speak to our people. So that's how we're learning the language. We're finding those old documents they kept in order to communicate when they were colonizing us, right? So there's a lot of language and a lot of things we're learning and true traditions and traditions of our people, right? And why we become unhealthy eating this food in this country. Just think about what's natural to Borinquen. Think about what animals on Borinquen. Think about what fruit and vegetables. If that's what our people ate all the time, they didn't eat all this shit we eat today, right? All this loaded corn syrup, right? Sugar was pure sugar cane. We celebrate rum, right? We celebrate rum. Rum was a slave drink. Rum was created by a slave master. And we celebrate that shit. It's just, we're oppressed people, right? But we think these things are good because that's what we're known for. But the reality is rum is a slave-driven liquor made by slaves to make money for the Spaniards. Those are the kinds of things. That's why I say when you learn them, they're gonna hurt a little bit, right?
Sure.
You might go to your cabinet and go.
Like, I don't give a fuck what he's saying. I want my rum. That's the history behind it.
Coño, I'm making coquito. So make this your last one. Maybe next year make it different. I'm not saying to stop, right? But how do we change this landscape, man? So like Gustavo said, my kids, they're on this balance because they love Christmas for the gifts, but they hate the concept that they're learning the truth around it, right? It's a very interesting time. So, but I'll share some language with you guys. I would definitely say, look into maybe I could bring some people on to talk about, our true traditions. Maybe have people talking about the Young Lords and the Black Panthers, real solid movements in this world that kept us alive. So it's an opportunity to do it right. And make sure that we teach our people, who we really are.
Thanks so much.
Chuck Sam, I love you. We gotta let you go because we only got 50
all right, brother.
more minutes.
Love you too.
Bendiciones. We'll be in touch.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it.
Love it.
It's crazy. We're learning a lot of shit.
Yo,
like
this
seriously.
is why I miss you people out there. Yes. Because you provide us with so much knowledge, so much good conversation.
And we're open to it. It's not like people are going like, ay, te está hablando mierda. No, it's beautiful what we're learning, man.
No.
Real.
It's nothing like that. And Jackie, you have come up with some great questions to ask us. I can't really say the same for Casper. Gustavo, you have been amazing tonight.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
So well behaved.
She never changed.
No, but Casper, I will tell you this. I like the sweater.
It's nice.
I love that you're both very festive. I love
Thank
it.
You.
Me and Gustavo are all black.
Just another brick on the wall.
Gustavo's still in the bathroom.
I'm in the bathroom.
Don't flush till we go up. And Jackie,
at least for
parece que está de cama, qué sé yo.
Jackie looks awesome. She's got great lighting. Everything's really fucking...
Guys, we got one more guest. If you're up for one more guest,
yeah, I'm always up for one more guest.
All right, here we go, Margarita. You got 60 seconds.
Hello, everybody. Felicidades. I want to wish everybody a blessed and happy and healthy holidays. Much love. Luis, I love you. I follow you. I'm so grateful to you. The things you shared, the love and the enlightenment you shared during the pandemic was like a true blessing and a breath of fresh air, like a blanket, like a cozy blanket, and much gratitude. After listening to Chuck and listening to Jackie, and with the opinions that are going around surrounding West Side Story and the fact that we have so many stories to tell, that can displace or just elevate and enlighten people to what and who we are as a culture and our experiences. You know, my grandfather left my grandmother pregnant to my mother a few years before Lolita Lebron came to the States. And he was part of the group that prepared and set everything in place for him.
All right.
And you know, when Lolita and her compatriotas were arrested, him and a bunch of people, they weren't sent to jail. They were sent to mental institutions.
Wow.
And my grandfather spent 26 years in a mental institution and died there. And I accompanied my mother, the age of from 5 to 8, all over Puerto Rico, because she wanted to know who her father was. And I remember the day a woman told her, "Yeah, I knew your father. He was a great man. And when he spoke in La Plaza, all movement stopped." And with the assistance of Geraldo Rivera, we found him. Now, I was with my mother. Now, she had me when she was 15, you know, so I watched her go through this growth phase, right? And went with Geraldo Rivera to the actual facility. Don't remember the name, but that gained him so much recognition. That mental institution that he did the story on in 1973.
Willowbrook.
Willowbrook. Okay. So I was there the day my mother saw her father for the first time. And we made arrangements to pick him up 2 weeks later for Thanksgiving. And we did. We went back. I won't even get into what I saw, what I witnessed, you know, the condition. They informed us, though, that he hadn't spoken since 5 years after being there. So he hadn't even spoken in, you know, decades. And I remember being on the back 3 seats of a Greyhound bus. I'm sitting at the window seat. My grandfather's in the middle. My mother's in the aisle seat. The bathroom's beside her. And I'm looking at my grandfather's profile, and I see my mother's face with tears streaming down her eyes. And she says, "Papi, did you know Pedro Avisu Campo? What can you tell me about the man?" And I watched my grandfather, trembling, reach for the back of the seat in front of him, pull himself up, and raise his hand and say, "Se dice, doctor Don Pedro Avisu Campo."
Oh, wow.
Ese respeto se lo ganó, y ese respeto se lo merece. And he sat down. And I could see my mother's tears running down her face, saying, "I knew my father wasn't crazy. I knew my father wasn't crazy." Wow. And I got drug around to every young lord's meeting. I watched my mother get taken away in handcuffs and straitjackets. And this still sits on my coffee table.
That's what's up.
And my favorite meal is una paella criolla. Lo
Yes.
siento. The way we season it in Puerto Rico, fresh. And what else? My favorite gift was my father bought me a Siamese cat for my first Christmas.
Aww.
That cat passed away when I was 19.
What was the cat's name?
She was with me straight through to college, man.
What was the name of the cat?
Luis, I love you for free, Teodoro. I love you from a distance. God bless everyone, and thanks for letting me.
What was the cat's name?
Mimi.
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 Oh,
Mimi.
Mimi, a Siamese cat.
Bendiciones. I love you.
I love you too. Thank
you for sharing.
Yeah.
That
was a beautiful
Okay,
story.
please.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh,
That
wow.
was really nice.
Yeah.
Amazing, guys.
Amazing.
That was dope.
Wow. That was beautiful.
So many beautiful moments that has happened tonight, guys. I'm so
And
thankful
you're in
that
the
we're
bathroom
here.
for all of them. Like, that's crazy.
Oh my God. This guy.
No, listen. To everybody out there, hip hop is here. Thank you, my brother. Andrea, thank you. Listen, I just want to thank everybody out there, man, because, you know, us spending these Saturdays like this with you guys and just talking this stuff, because, you know what I mean? It kind of gives me life. It gives me an energy that I've been missing so much. And I'm just thankful to each and every one of you that has spent time with us, that has educated us on something, that has shown us your love, your dedication, your commitment, your jokes, your happy times, your sad times, your stories of survival, you know?
Nice.
And man, I'm grateful to you, Casper. I'm grateful to you, Gustavo. I'm grateful to you, Jackie. I'm grateful to myself and to all 4 of us and we as a team. Like I said, I'm so happy that tonight we brought our band back.
Band is back now.
Because this means so much to me, you know, and to all the warriors that are out there, man. Thank you, man, for what you guys do for the community.
Yeah,
you
man,
know,
for real.
day
Thank you
in
for that.
and
Thank you
day
for your
out
stories. Thank you for being out there.
yourself on the front lines of stuff, you know, and like I said, man, those are my words. You guys can pick it up wherever you want. Casper, Jackie, Gustavo.
Man, I'm grateful for all three of you. Gustavo, not that much. Jackie and you are, absolutely. It's just that, Gustavo, you've been in the bathroom all night, and I
Okay,
feel that
okay. Forget about the bathroom, Casper. Get
give me
serious.
my
Come on.
minute.
Focus.
Okay. No, forget
Damn.
about the.
You know I'm always gonna joke
You know
around.
what? You know what? You know what? Go ahead,
But
Jackie.
no. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
wrap
Jackie.
it up. I do thank everyone who comes on here, shares their story, tells us their truth. It's just beautiful. Tonight was amazing energy. I loved everybody's vibe. We learned a little financial, a little culture, a little bit about what we love to eat, and just being able to share it with all these people that always support us was really amazing. So I appreciate every one of you guys, and I love you all.
Likewise. I love you guys so much. I'm so happy that we were able to do this show. I'm excited for the holidays. I'm excited for good health and another year and just peace, honestly, because it's been so hectic the past 2 years. It's just nice to know that my family and my friends and, people are safe and, the holidays can continue like normal.
And listen, you got your movie in the can.
Oh
I got
That
my
shit
movie
is
in
real.
the can.
Can't wait to see it.
Oh
Seriously.
man. I know. I'm excited.
Own that
I
shit.
forgot about that for a second. I forgot.
Hey, it's
But
the
yeah,
positive that's come out of all this crazy shit that we're going through right now. And to
yeah.
be creative, to be inspired, to be able to actually finalize a concept that you came up with, no matter what kind of vehicle it is, whether it's film, audio, whatever, you've accomplished that this year, and that's fucking huge.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm grateful to everybody that helped me accomplish that because I definitely could not, would not, will not ever do it alone. It was not me. It was everybody who helped me do it. And it's like, oh, I'm so grateful to all of them. They have no idea.
But somebody's got to guide it and follow it through.
Yeah,
and you
that's
did that.
true.
You know,
Thank you.
it's the real. You have a team around you. It's always a team, but somebody's driving that team. Somebody's pushing to make sure that those deadlines are met, that the footage that needs to be filmed is in the can.
That everybody comes back from lunch. Like nobody wants to go back
all the
to
little
work.
things, but
Guys, we gotta go. It's been it's too long now.
it's like, change your shirt. You weren't wearing that. Continuity.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm grateful to everyone for that, and thank you for reminding me because I'm very tired. Like I said, I haven't slept in like 4 months.
The independent filmmaker struggle's real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's joined us tonight, and it's great to see a lot of the same people engaging. And I miss you guys. I miss this. I miss this energy. This is like therapy for me. I get to come out here and be goofy, and you guys give me a voice and give me a platform, and it's great. Thank you, Casper, for tolerating me. And
thank you, brother. Thank you for always
thank you
stepping
to my
up and
wife
doing this with us.
for my wife for letting me do this.
¿Verdad? Gracias, Arely, porque,
giving me the
coño,
space.
she's got to be with the 5 kids while he's in the damn bathroom
Oh,
playing,
damn, that's
hanging out with you
technical
guys.
director here.
No, but thank you for the opportunity, and I think that we made a difference tonight. I think people, really got a real good bit of information from everyone. And
thank you, Roberto Piñero, Calvin, Jersey Mike, Rafael Feliciano, Links, Chuck, Andrea Morales, Debbie Cox, Hector Montalvo, all the people that been here with us tonight. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. I want more of it.
So, people, listen, be safe, stay beautiful, just share your love, hug a lot, work things out, drink a lot of water, educate yourself, and we'll be back sometime next year.
Yeah.
That we're talking like 2 weeks. but again, I thank the three of you guys and everybody out there for listening, and you guys made my night. I love you. And si no me dan de beber, lloro. Si no me dan de beber, lloro. Si no me dan de beber, lloro. Si no me dan de beber. Saludos. Vengo a saludar. Saludos. Yo vengo a su. Okay. Anyway, bendiciones. Peace. We out.
Later, guys.